Hi Aries, this is your general love reading. For those of you who are interested in looking ahead at July, or if you're interested in your own personal read, do check out the link in the description box below. Let's get into your reading. Now, we're going to go in different categories when it comes to love. So the first category, and I've added this one in, and this is your ex. I know some people are not interested in that, but some people are. A couple people have asked me, so we're going to do the ex now. Your ex basically is coming to a real conclusion, Aries. You have an ex here who's coming to a real conclusion about you. If you no longer want them, now they realize how important you were and the parts that they played in the scenario. And they do have a lot of regrets. They want to talk to you. They want to be honest with you. They have some things that they never told you that they would like to say to you. That it could have been the two of you. It could have been the two. They want to tell you it could have been the two of you, and it could have been long term, right? So again, it could be pointing fingers at themselves or you, but they have regrets. They wish they could talk to you. Will they reach out? I want to say no. For most of you, it will be a miracle if they do, simply because they're going to drag their feet. They're someone that's more practical, logical individual and not impulsive. And so probably not. And they probably know that it's the best thing. You may have moved on. They may have. It may not be necessary. But that's how the ex feels about you. So now let's get into the read-on. New love. For you, new love, Aries. New love. You have a new love person here that is holding back. There's someone who doesn't really know how to handle drama, issues. When things get tough, they could be the person that's leaving. You're kind of not completely over a past person either. Some of you are focusing, if things are not going the way that they may need to go for you to be interested and to stay consistent with your interests, then you could find other things to do. You could be finding other things to do. And they may be acknowledging that. Like, I don't hear from Aries, a new person. They kind of are a very sensitive individual, but they do always want to come back and show back up to you and see where things can go. So this could be one of those start again, end, start in, on again, off again type of scenarios, because this is a person that's very, again, vulnerable, sensitive, holds back a lot and runs when things get a little too hard. You may not be able to respect that to some extent. There's a part of you that may either have started developing feelings, so you're kind of like holding out and being patient, but there also could be some of you who are still longing and holding on to a past situation, so you could kind of care less. It just really depends. Aries single Aries ladies. You're looking very attractive. You want relationships that are healthy, progressive to your overall well-being. And you're fine with dating and getting yourself out there and taking it one step at a time. You don't need, to be proposed to overnight, but you want something that is void of toxicity. You're trying to kind of pull yourself out of that, ladies, or just want to be done with it altogether. You're not going to accept it. There's more work to be done than there is love. Some of you ladies are going to long for love on the sidelines while you're developing yourself and you're working, and you're going to be working pretty hard. Probably the last quarter of the year, Aries ladies, you guys will be working a lot. And that's really going to start taking your mind off of love. But for now, there's a lot of love to be had. There's a lot of love for you to give and for you to offer. You have a lot to give, and a very valuable woman. But again, because you're not going to settle, then there's the waiting, and almost to some extent settling, simply because that may be what you have. So it'll be up to you. Do you entertain yourself? Do you move on? Aries single men. You're very strong to people around you, very capable, very strong, patient. You're focusing on, again, just like the ladies, maybe work, focusing on what you need to do. Things are busy, saving money, building your brand, building your wealth, building your future quietly, that sort of thing. There could be, for some of you Aries single men, a woman who kind of has you a bit wrapped around her finger, someone that you really do still have a strong bond and protection over here. So that may be like, well, my heart is almost with someone, or I'm kind of into someone, but it may be platonic. It could be somebody. I see you entertaining someone. I see you trying to make a move with a woman, but she's not the easiest person. Neither are you. So some of you men are attracting air sign women, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. She could be any woman, but she is just someone who's been through things and who's kind of toughened up over the years, who's no nonsense, but neither are you. You're very attracted to her. As far as a relationship and things kind of going, getting to a point, it could take time before it becomes very serious, but it's on its way to heading to someplace serious for you Aries single men. So if you're seeing a woman, it could be a couple of women. A woman could get pregnant. You could be seeing a couple of women, but there will be a person that you lock in. And this may not be until, first quarter, second quarter of next year, but you will be locking in with a woman. And it could be like a secret love affair happening behind the scenes, right? Interesting. That's if you put yourself out there and you start dating and kind of like, again, initiate contact with people, couples. You feel, Aries, in your relationship that you need space. Outside people have gotten involved and you may feel like it's a little too late to fix this situation. Okay. You have someone here who may need their ego fed on a regular basis. That could be hard for them to get from you. There could be a lot of makeups and breakups, only for there to be yet another makeup and a breakup, because the two of you have a karmic connection here. You're taking it one step at a time. You do miss your person, but for some of you, you are not the most accepting. You're a little cold, a little hardened, and you're very defensive when it comes to your person, especially if they've brought outside people into the situation here. But you're not disconnected completely, not at all. You do still care about them. You and your person could go back a long way, or there's that plan. There's that intention. We're supposed to be doing this for a long time, for good. And for some of you, this is not the person's fault. This is more of past issues that have been unresolved from you, and now it's kind of plaguing the relationship, especially if this is fairly new. They may also feel like you're a little too defensive, too guarded, too angry at times. Like you may be slow to take things to the next level and to fully commit, that sort of thing. But really quick to catch an attitude or say your part, or, defend yourself for a situation when it's not necessarily called for. This is someone who may be out the door, Aries, and them kind of taking a time apart from you. If you guys have been separating and taking some time apart, they've taken some time to really think about this situation, and they're away from you, or they're headed that way. Probably we're in Cancer season now, so this person could be coming up missing, taking trips, travel. But do know, in that time of separation, they're thinking this through a lot, and I do feel like they're gonna come back, and be like, damn, this soul contract, damn, whatever, kids, grandkids, money, house, cars, whatever. They may start to get very agitated, frustrated with you, verbally abusive, that sort of thing. It could go to, guys could definitely separate, get a divorce, a breakup. I see a renewed sense of love happening here. So from what I'm seeing, this is not this is not on the realm of breakup, divorce, which just can be an indication of that, but in fact, a renewing of love together. So the two of you are either going to come together, work this out, and then possibly get married, proposal, take things to the next level, invest in some kind of way with each other, or get back on track if you've already married, living together, that sort of thing. So I do see a love anew coming, and it's like out of the blue, and someone may go above and beyond to, you know, share their love and express it and to show it and to make amends, if that makes sense, and finding the value between the two of you again. So that's what I have for Aries. In your love portion, if you didn't check out that general portion of the reading, Aries, will check that out. And otherwise, on to Taurus. Hi, Taurus. This is your love reading. For those of you who are interested in your own personal reading and you like to look ahead at July, look at all of July, do check out the link in the description box below. Let's get into love, and we're going to go into a bunch of different categories. The first one will be the ex. They've been thinking about you. They're regretting the fact that they sabotaged this relationship. They felt unappreciated, and so they lashed out. They either acknowledged that they didn't appreciate you, they neglected you, and they have a lot of regrets, or they acted out and sabotaged the relationship because they felt neglected and unappreciated. They do acknowledge and think about, you know, the times that the two of you have had, and it's unmatched. They really are unmatched because it's like more than just sex. It's like a chemistry or something like that. They don't want to run away from you. They don't want to run. If this is dramatic and traumatic, they don't want to deal with that anymore. They're going to focus on themselves and making themselves better. Even if obviously that means moving on and focusing on their own life, because the two of you are no longer together. But they're struggling to get over you, get over what happened, that sort of thing. So you have an ex, Taurus, that may be challenged with their shadow side. Like things are becoming very clear where they went wrong, what they've done, and what, you know, that sort of thing here. So that's interesting. Now we're going to go into the last reading. I did exes, and then we did new love. So now we're going to focus on new love. You're not so sure about this new person? What? And you're about to sabotage this shit if you don't get clarity, Taurus. You may feel like you're not really, some of you Tauruses out here are not really ready for new love, or you're not really ready for this person. You have someone here who probably always had a crush on you, especially if you've already known them. They miss you if the two of you are apart from one another. They are a very egotistical person, so they like to have what they want. They want what they want when they want it. And they may feel like you don't care at times, like you're indifferent. You could take them or leave them, and that's what the hell it's looking like to me. You know, some of you're having an issue with this person because there could be superficial reasons. They're not attractive. They're not on top of their game. They're not successful. They're not where they need to be in life. They're still struggling, straggling. They're still, you know, whatever the still or the not developed fully is for you, because that's basically what it's saying. So you may feel triggered by this person a hell of a lot. They could be someone that brings up a lot of past wounds is what it looks like to me. And you're at a place where you may feel like you're tired. It may feel like a battlefield to get with this new person or to develop something with them. Or some of you just feel like, hey, me personally, I got to get myself in alignment before I can really care about you and this. So it's some of that there. They also may not make you look good. So there's a sense of you kind of looking at this and feeling like, no, this is maybe not my person. Okay, so the two of you are no longer seeing each other. For some of you, you're not seeing this person, or they've disconnected from you, whether it be temporary or otherwise. They do still find you very attractive, Taurus. They want to make a move on you. They're going to make a move on you. And the challenge is, again, being together, finding the time, sex, making moves forward in this relationship, physically being around each other. Someone kind of making the first move, again, could be a bit of a challenge. It looks like they're going to make a move, but getting what they want out of it could be a bit of a challenge. I see you getting clear about the situation, and you may be walking away from this person down the line. You can still remain friends. Like, in your thought, you may still say, well, love and light, or I'm sorry it didn't work out, that sort of thing. And then you'll just mosey on along. For some of you, not so happy about the situation, but I feel that you may not want what they want, or can give them that, vice versa. So it's like, well, can't give you what you want, baby. So I'm going to exit stage. So there could be some leaving the other person behind, missing someone, having to be honest with yourself to say, hey, I really need to get over my ex, or get over whatever happened to me, or whatever, before I can really embrace a new person. So there's something like that. So just realizing, I don't want you. You're not for me. It's something like that too, I want to say. I don't know why I'm shuffling these cards. I didn't shuffle the last sign, but anyway. Singles, we're going to focus on you. How about that? Sorry, guys. I don't like to shuffle when the mic is on. Single Taurus women. Hold on, ladies. Hold on, girls. Oh, well, damn it. You looking good, girls. Well, what the hell done happened here? Hold on, girls. Because I'm not. No, I'm not. Well, what? Taurus ladies, what is going on? My cards was literally just fine. I got it. Now it's also upside down. So some of you ladies are going through a change a change for the better. And it's almost like you can't mess it up, if that makes sense. I don't know Taurus women that just walk around messing things up, but you can't even mess this up. There's success, there's victory headed your way if you're not already there, and you're getting a lot of attention. But Taurus single ladies, people are very attracted to you. You seem very confident, capable, all the things. You may not be the type of person that can handle love right now. You understand where you're at with it. No, and it's like, I'm not going to tolerate things, so you can come across a bit chafing to people. You're thinking about someone. Some of you're going to be thinking about someone and possibly manifest them back in your life, or you're just manifesting a new person where it's going to kind of come out of nowhere. Just when some of you think, well, I'll just be single, fuck it. And it's like someone will come into your life. I feel like this person, or there's some familiarity with this person. But yeah, I do see you kind of to yourself, and then someone comes into your life. So you ladies do have new love coming. Again, feels familiar. Taurus single men in love. You want love, you want her. But you can't get to her. So Taurus single men, you want her. You can't get to her. Why not? Oh, because your pride, your ego, well, you may have cut them off than you. So it's like you have to be strong, right? In the face of challenge. But you want her, you want to take her out. Some of you may now all of a sudden see the value in her. And you vacillate, man. 1 minute it's like, I want to take her out. Next minute it's like, I don't want to take her anywhere. Fuck her. It's that type of thing. Like you may find yourself going from one feeling to the next. But you desire a woman and you want to spend some time with her. But again, that very thing will be the challenge. There's going to be money coming your way, whether it be like, I'm hearing money falling out the sky. That's interesting. But money you're not expecting to come your way, what you're expecting, your investments of some sort. Or just wait. Some of you may have to wait a little bit and then you can get this woman. May not be the right time, but give it some time. You might be able to get her. Just give it some time. All right. Couples. Wait a minute. Am I doing Taurus? I guess I'm supposed to be. Yeah, this is Taurus. Okay, so you feel damaged in this relationship, Taurus, but you don't want to be the one chasing and trying to rectify and make things right. So you're just going to focus on you and do what you need to do. You think about, do I want them? Do I want this? Do I, you know. And for some of you, it could be, again, like I said, unable to get over a past person, even though you're not as hung up on them as you used to be. This is for couples, Taurus couples. Or some of you may be acknowledging that this is not the healthiest connection here. And I don't want, you know, something about it's not healthy. It's not good for me. So your challenge could be investing in this, seeing it long term, wanting to ride it out, that sort of thing, like a Taurus normally would. You guys have money coming your way that you could be worried about something, then some money comes your way, help, aid comes your way. So if you have any challenges right now, Taurus, seek help, seek advice, seek refuge, because someone's going to be there for you. That's like a sidebar. They feel like they want to talk to you, but it may be too late. They don't want this to end. And they may feel like you're just committal, especially if you're a Taurus man. Like you're just not a committed type of person. You want what you want when you want it. And their challenge with you is, again, you just coming out of nowhere, wanting what you want when you want it, no commitment, your communication, and they want to tell you some things, okay? They do. They need to get a lot of things off their chest between the two of you. I see. I see. Yeah. I see getting back on the same page, but somebody is not 100% as back. So it's like, yeah, we're back, we're cordial, we're speaking, but there may be some changes happening to how we relate to one another as time goes on. That's what I have for Taurus here for the love portion. Again, if you're interested in any of the services, do check out the links in the description box below. If you haven't checked out the general, do that as well. Otherwise, we're going to go over to Gemini. Take care, Taurus. Hi, Gemini. For those of you who are interested in your own personal read and you would like to look ahead at July, check out the links in the description box below. This is your love reading, if I haven't said that. So we're going to look at several categories when it comes to love. And the first one that I've been asked to add is the ex. So we're going to look at the ex right quick for Geminis. Now, your ex is regretting this. I think I just said this to Aries or Taurus. They're regretting it because they wish that they hadn't sabotaged it. They really see where they went wrong. They want to tell you the truth. That they really just kind of wanted things to go equal and be the same, and they felt like they wasn't getting their needs met, that sort of thing. They also may regret that you sabotaged it, because basically this person misses you a lot, Gemini, and wish things didn't end up the way that they did. That's basically it. It seems like a lot of people are missing their ex and wish things were different. Interesting. Okay, so that's for the ex. Now the new love. Gemini. You need space from this new person. You may just need some time and some space just to get your mind right. So some of you could be acting very moody, in and out, that sort of thing, just because you really need your space. And Geminis can be very accommodating to people to a fault, and not wanting to be mean, not wanting to, they may tolerate, but they also can't tolerate it. They want to tolerate it, but at the same time, they can't tolerate it but for so long. So some of you may start acting out because it's like, I need space. I'm not leaving for good, but I just need some time away from you. This is for new love. Some of you do not want this new person because why? because some of you have a delay in work opportunities coming your way. It could be a delay. There also could be some work changes. Again, this is not a general. I'm just saying it, standing out. I'm just mentioning it because this person is a dirty dog. For some of you Geminis, you may realize this person is a dirty dog. They can't be trusted. They also may not have their shit together. And they also, especially if you're a Gemini woman, be careful. This man there could be sexually transmitted diseases. Just be careful. So there could definitely be lying and cheating, or, what do you call it? Emotional cheating, that sort of thing. Some other things could be going on. Gaslighting. For others of you, it's just like it's too much fighting, too much gaslighting. It seems one-sided, whatever this is, with the two of you. And again, this is new love. They want to be with you, but, it takes two. So they can't force you. It takes two. And they may feel like you hold back quite a bit, or they have to hold back in this relationship with you. And so they do. And I guess wait on you to some extent. They want you to see the value in them and to invest in them, and they also want that in you. Now, for some of you, you may be feeling like, well, no, you have to get your money up. You have to get your shit together before you can come over here. It could be some of that too, like someone has to literally get their act together before they can come to you. Or some of you honestly just do not want this person, and that's why there's a lot of fights and fallouts, and then coming back being nice because, I was being mean or whatever. But you got to be honest with yourself. Do you really want this person? Somebody here, I'm picking up on, they don't want this person. You're going to move on. For some of you, you're literally going to move on from past this person, and somebody's going to watch you from afar in the aftermath. Yeah, I don't see this can be one of those, and this can resurface. It definitely can resurface. The two of you can definitely make something official. So even though I said all of this, I guess this could be just a one in the moment thing where you're not feeling it. It's new love. So it takes a while sometimes for people to start to truly develop. And it looks like that's what's going to happen. So you're going to develop feelings. It takes time, but the love is there. And somebody's going to get pregnant. Either it's one of two ways. This new love is going to turn into a lockdown. We're serious. I'm pregnant. We're moving into this is serious. Others of you, it could be somebody's focusing on their career, and the other person may feel alone or lonely and can step out. And then somebody gets pregnant, or an ex comes back around. Then it gets messy. Put it that way. It gets messy. So it could be that too, and which can spark some other shit coming out. But I see a long, yeah. I do see that. Just what I'm saying. It could be a stepping out. It could be someone is not ready to let go of their old relationship from well back in the days. That type of thing. It could be one of those where somebody's not ready to let go of their old relationship from well back in the days. Like they've produced children and that sort of thing. So that could make it very difficult as well. Looks like it's coming up as you, Gemini. Like you're not really ready to let your past go. And so therefore it's very difficult for somebody to develop anything with you. I mean, that's anyone. Especially if you're a Gemini man. I'm picking up energetically like that's seriously for a man. He's having a hard time letting go of his past. So that's what I have for Geminis. If you're interested in the general, if you haven't checked that out, go check that out. Otherwise, on to Cancer. Hi, Cancer. This is your general love reading. For those of you who are interested in your own personal reading, or you'd like to look ahead at all of July, do check out the link in the description box below, guys. Now, we're going to look at, of course, the love portion, and I am adding in the X by request. So let's look at the X really quick for Cancers. I know they're miserable. They're always miserable in Cancer's readings. They still can't get over the chemistry between the two of them. So between two of you, so do know that they are thinking, reminiscing about you. Yeah. They weren't happy about where things were going between the two of you, but they wish you would have understood that. They wish you would understand it wasn't trying to hurt you, or you should have cared enough to give them what they needed, something like that. So they do think about you. New love. Oh, wait, hold on, guys. You may feel like this person is egotistical, Cancer. But there's a part of you. Okay, so for some of you, you can look at this person and say they're egotistical. I found it to be very egotistical. But at the same time, I'm missing an ex. So for some of you, you may have a couple things going on. Missing an ex. This person is egotistical. I can't stop thinking about my ex. That's for some of you Cancers. It's not over the ex. Others of you, though, it's like you have a love-hate relationship with this new person. You know, you think that they're so pompous, but at the same time, if the two of you aren't speaking, or if you break up or whatever, you regret it. So you're kind of here, there, everywhere, Cancer. It seems like the two of you are either over before it started, I'm getting, for some of you, or you might be on your way out, Cancer, with this new person. There's a part of you that secretly wants this new person, but for you Cancers out there, I'm telling you, you're not over your ex. You're not over someone. You're not over someone. So it's hard for you to fully accept or welcome this person in. Well, I mean, it does happen. You know, it's hard for you to love them. It's hard for you. Yeah. And some of you may just be saying that they're not worth your time. Like, this person can't be trusted. They're not worth your time. But you still long for someone that, you know, was worth it. That person, that type of thing. This is someone here who, they may feel like there's a lot of manipulation going on here. They may not be someone who's really interested in a relationship. They could be someone who could be quite reckless, do whatever they want to do. No one can tell them anything. And they could be someone who has a lot of, I'm not going to say that. Yeah, basically that. Okay, now let's move on. That's the new person. Let's see. I see a possible, I don't really, this is done. No, this is done. So the two of you just aren't going to make it because I feel like there's no real chemistry here, and there's some other stuff going on that it's like the other party has no chance of winning. It's like they have no chance. That makes sense. Okay, singles, Cancer single ladies. Some of you ladies are talking a lot of crap on the internet. You do want love. Again, a lot of you Cancer ladies you're missing someone. You're missing a man a lot. But the challenge is that you kind of run hot and cold, ladies. So sometimes you're in the mood to talk. Sometimes you're not. You know, you may also have a challenging outlook on men at this time, or love. Right now, you're moving on. Some of you could be literally move in, but your life is in transition. And not only is your life in transition, but your life is headed toward deep contemplation. And I'm here, motivation, I guess, affirmation. So you could be doing a lot of internal work, which is going to bring up shadow work. So you ladies are just kind of doing your own internal work and letting the love go to the sideways. Cancer single men. You want love, but you're not going to sit around waiting for it. You may feel like it comes with a lot of ups and downs. And you may feel like just when I'm fine with it and everything is good, then they become too much. It's too costly. Whatever the problem is, you may feel like it's just not worth it. It takes too much out of me. But you do want it. You do definitely desire a relationship. You're going to be getting yourself out there. enjoying yourself. You could be indulging quite a bit, like really overdoing it, and then realizing that it's not working. So whatever you're doing to kind of, again, feed the beast, if you will, not working. And as a result, men, I do see you could be acting out, acting up. You might get too drunk or just belligerent, honestly, with these cards combined. You could really act belligerent and act out. So be careful with that. Singles, couples. You've been holding back because there's some things that you don't like, but you're hopeful that everything's going to work out. Everybody is like on a break or not talking or taking long pauses in between. You have someone here who still thinks about the times that the two of you shared when they were perfect, if you will, and that the two of you have a special connection. And your person could acknowledge that they've lied, they've been deceitful. And they regret that. Crap. Cancer? What the? Oh my gosh, Cancers, what's going on? You think about this situation a lot. You think about the situation a lot, and you don't want this relationship, your efforts, the time you put in to be in vain. That's what you don't want. So that may be the reason why you've dragged this on for quite some time, or you're thinking about what the next step should be in this relationship, especially if the two of you aren't like fully committed or there's more steps to go. They also may feel like it's too much drama at times. Like when it gets bad, it can get really bad. Other people get involved, and that can be very challenging. You have someone here who thinks about this a lot, Cancer. They don't take it lightly. They try to get in a better headspace. They try to be positive about the situation, but it's hard because someone is bringing outside people in. And it doesn't have to be intimate, like cheating. It could be like someone's friends or work or something else is getting in the middle of the two of you. Something like that, right? And that could be the challenge. Check your cards, Cancer. You can have car trouble. And I see almost like there being a breakup, separation, that sort of thing. Albeit it could be temporary, but I do see for Cancers, whoever I'm picking up on, couples, you guys are not together. You're headed towards separation, a breakup, that sort of thing. Interesting. That's what I have for you, Cancers. If you're interested in checking out that general, go do that. Otherwise, we're going to move on to Leo. Take care, guys. Hi, Leo. For those of you who are interested in your own personal read or look ahead at July, do check out the link in the description box below. Your ex, we're going to look at love in different categories. We'll start with the ex. It is by request. Your ex has forgiven you, and they're starting a new chapter in their life. For some of you, they're finally saying, okay, I've forgiven you. Even though the past may still be a challenge for them, depending on what all has happened, especially if you've done something to them, they could be tasked with the past, but they're kind of letting go and letting God, if that makes sense. And they're focusing on a new chapter. You're the first sign that your ex is moved on, probably committed and started a new chapter, or maybe saying to themselves, yeah, I really would have preferred it be Leo, but I'm moving on and I'm going to be happy nonetheless. That type of thing. So your ex is either moved on or is moving on and wishing you the best and not holding grudges. But again, yeah, still triggered from the past, but not holding grudges, if that makes sense. So that's good. So the next one is new love. You wasn't expecting this to happen. And this is a ex. I feel like this is an ex or a familiar person that you're not seeing, and that's the new love for some of you. You didn't expect them to come back. You're still trying to heal from the situation and focus on other things that, you know, is more necessary at this time. You know, when it comes to this situation with this new person, Leo, you don't know where you want to go with this situation with this new love. There may be other things going on in your life that's far more important than focusing on the new love at this time. And they could be dragging their feet. So you may just be at a standstill with this new person. They want to try it out, but they may not care about you like that. They may not care enough. They may not be patient enough. There could still be hangups elsewhere, but they would like to kind of give it a go and see. They also may feel like, I'm telling you, I'm reading for a lot of, this is another ex reading. Yes, new love, but this is for Leos that's getting back together with an ex, been seeing an ex behind the scenes, or both of you are still wanting and still have a lot of unresolved shit going on for new love. So for your person, they may be, again, challenged to get there with you on an emotional level. Feelings could already be assigned elsewhere, or lack patience, understanding, and care, right? There could be a huge difference in money, values. You could just be really different people. I see a dating or being interested in dating. I see, interesting. I see what could turn into like a secret love affair, secret baby. And the two of you are kind of like an amazing match. You really are. You could be like Leo and a new person. You both may have very gifted energies that would be a powerful force together if you knew better. But I don't know how much two of you know that. I see a renewed love. I see what can turn into like an on again, off again. We're here, we're there, we're together, no, we're not. You know, that sort of thing. So, yeah, I don't see a complete giving up, but it seems drama filled. Singles, Leo single ladies. You're ready. You're out there. You may not even give a man a chance to come to you. You're too busy running after them. You want someone. You're ready to play, ladies. You're ready to get out there. You're ready to get you're ready to get some things done. But you may not be getting courted the way you want. You may not really like what's out there. You may not like the behavior, if that makes sense. People could come across a little rough, scruff, you know, that sort of thing. But you may feel like, you know, beggars can't be choosy. Like, oh my goodness. You don't have to settle because it looks like you ladies are going to be getting entertained. You may have a couple of people, ladies, who are, you know, wanting your time and attention, single Leo ladies, but you have an opportunity to connect with someone here who you both match each other's energy really well, and there's a lot of happiness to be made. The only difference is I feel like there's a challenge here. There could be a challenge in marriage, or some of you may be a bit triggered or traumatized from a past relationship. One of you. So it could be difficult to fully invest or fully see. You know, some people, like, they're going with the flow, but they're having a whole bunch of anxiety because, you know, there could be some of that. But this has potential. This new love for you, Leo. Single ladies. Leo single men. And he may be at a distance. Oh, he coming at you there. You got somebody, ladies, Leo single ladies. You got a man coming at you heavy, hot. Now, he's coming anywhere from now next month. He's coming and he's going to be on you heavy and hot. And probably by, if not September, then December, the two of you may be fully committed and in a relationship. They met the family. One of your family members, one of you will have a more healthy and robust family or friend group, you know, social group than the other person. but they'll be welcome right in. It's something like, it's like you just fit right in, and we love you, and like it really can go really well, and quickly too. Congratulations, Leo ladies. I would have never. Hopefully all of you listen to this reading. Hopefully it all applies to single Leo ladies. I happen to like the Leo ladies that I know. You're pretty cool. So yeah, there's some great love coming for you guys. Interesting. Leo single men. Wait, hold on. You're holding on. You're holding back and holding out. You're holding on to your money, your time, your energy, your heart. You do want someone, single Leo men. You don't just want love. You want someone, maybe someone that you've had in the past, clearly in the past, right? Or that love, you may feel like, again, someone deserves what I have to offer, but it's not going to be just anyone. It's that type of thing for Leo single men. And you're thinking about whoever this woman is, Leo single men. You're thinking about her. This could be a wife, an ex-wife, clearly if you're single, or a person you have kids with, someone where there was a history and you were supposed to do forever, some shit like that. That's who you really want. So obviously it's going to be a challenge for you to put yourself out there. But I do see love big time. And you want it. You do want it. But it may not be, okay. So single Leo men, you want love. And I keep saying you want a particular woman. It's almost like whoever this woman is, old, like meaning you've had a relationship with her, or you've yet to establish anything with this woman. Whoever this is that you truly desire, Leo men. Okay. Some of you are being blocked from this woman because there's other things that need to be squared away and taken care of. So you're being blocked. Some of you have to get a divorce. Some of you have to move. It's some karmic stuff that has to happen before this can come into play. And you can't stop thinking about it for some of you. So it's very interesting. This has got like too long to read out of nowhere. Couples. You know, the problem in this relationship is third party. Couples, sorry guys. Couples, the challenge is third party, and people can't sit and stay. People keep jumping and running away, breaking up just to make up, that sort of thing. So it's the breakups, the makeups, it's this, running away and stand to yourself. And someone, okay, so Leo, you want this. You love your person. You're devoted to your person, but you may be feeling like, I'm out of here. I'm going to leave if you cheat on me again, if you allow ... So you're kind of putting your foot down. Some of you, if that's the ultimatum that's being given to you, you may be given the axe or given your walking papers if the third party situation continues to be a problem. You're not having it. Like, period. You're not having it. You're not dealing with the shit. Some of you have already gone through the shadow period of that. Like, you've already gone through infidelity and all of the shit. And you're just like, I'm not dealing with this again. You have a person here that cares about you, loves you, working toward a full-on commitment, long-term, and they're not going to run away. So if you did, okay, some of you Leos, some of you, if you've been together for a very long time, I understand people go through ebb and flow. So I'm not going to say, well, why are you here? Because you could be going through a trial in your relationship. But for some of you that's been here a long time in your relationship, rather, right? Your person is not going anywhere. They've committed to it. Come hell or high water, they're going to stay. They're tired of whatever they were doing before, whether it be they were just cheating, they were leaving and coming back, whatever the hell. They're tired. They're tired. They just want to work, love, and grow. That's all they want. Seems like to me, the Leos I'm reading. Okay, so You're definitely staying together. And I see the relationship becoming more balanced here. And it could also be someone had a baby outside. It could be something where it's like, it's hard to overcome this. It's hard to forgive and forget this. It's hard to do that. But your person is not going to abandon ship. Even if you may feel like, and for some of you Leos, if you've been stepping out, you're going to stop. You're going to stop and you're going to walk away from it. You may get taught a huge lesson if you're like fooling around outside of your relationship, Leos. You guys get taught a huge lesson. So do be careful with that. I just can sense it. Okay, that's what I have for you, Leos. Do check. This is a long ass reading, 12 minutes. Do check out the general if you haven't checked out that video. Now on to Virgo. Hi Virgo, this is your love general reading. For those of you who are interested in your own personal read, to check out the link, as well as looking at July if you're interested in looking ahead. We're going to look at every category of love, as you know, but I've added in the X's by request. So, Virgo. Hold on, guys. We're going to look at the new person first. So I see you and a new person fell out. You've fallen out. This person may feel like the two of you don't have that natural connection. There could be work or work issues or personal issues going on that is kind of taking precedent over this connection. Again, you're new. You may feel like there's a lot of chemistry, but also detachments, and the two of you don't feel very safe or vulnerable, like safe to be vulnerable and sensitive with one another. At least looks like you're not there. They may feel like the situation could be a bit aggravating. It takes a lot of work. They may not feel like the connection is just there, you know? And this is someone who could be very stubborn and stuck in their way. That's what it looks like to me. That's for the new person. There could be distance, but also there could be some time together, spending good time together, dating. You're both very much independent. This person is far more independent and kind of uptight, more uptight than you are, Virgo. They could be far more established. They could be a workaholic. So those things will play into this. Finding time to make each other a priority could be a challenge in this dynamic. But I do see, again, we're getting busy and not seeing each other, or someone making a sacrifice to spend time with the other person. That's what it looks like to me for new love. Your ex feels damaged. They wanted to commit and they can't stop thinking about you. It's really that simple. It's not complicated. That's interesting. Singles. Single Virgo ladies. You're someone who's all about, you know, kind of getting yourself out there, and you want something real. You really are. You're really wanting something like real, big time real. Like you want a partner that you can grow with, evolve with, be a powerhouse, a power couple, all that stuff you would like to have. You do want love. Again, Virgo single ladies in love, but you may not be willing. Some of you kind of want a good time. Some of you kind of just enjoying yourself with the people that you know. And it's like, yeah, I'm comfortable with those people, but I'm not really trying to commit right now. So other things could be more important to Virgo single ladies than a relationship. I see love coming or already in your life. It's going to be up to you. But it could, yeah, it may not necessarily go to term for some of you Virgo ladies, because you're going to be looking really good, and so you'll be attracting people, but I'm not so sure it doesn't look like it'll go anywhere, because this person could already be committed, connected, or again, you're not interested in taking anything too deep. Cancer, Virgo single men. You, what? You may feel like it's very obvious, or it could just be, hold on guys. You may feel, I'm sorry if I'm not showing the cards. I don't know. I got to get out of this habit. You could just feel like you're not interested. It's very obvious you're not interested. There's a past person that has put a nasty taste in your mouth. So you kind of, you know, everybody else better watch out. There's a past woman that wore you out, gave you a huge what for, and may have exposed the hell out of you. So now you may be feeling a bit chafed, vulnerable, you know, everybody sucked, that type of thing. But again, just like a fire sign, it will be short-lived, man. You'll get yourself back out there. Again, it will take you longer than usual, or probably, usual, to just jump into something, but you're giving it a go. You will be giving it a go, so don't worry about that. Couples. I don't know why I keep wanting to say Leo, but I know this is the Virgo reading. Couples. Okay, so sorry guys, I just have to get the cards out. You may feel like the two of you, even though there may be breakups, disconnects, and this is just who I'm connecting with, guys, and may not resonate for you, but again, this is Virgo couples. You want your person. There may be some things that you have yet to fully reveal when it comes to you and their connection together. Some of you, this is a committed relationship, but it may, for whatever reason, you don't feel comfortable expressing, because it seems like you love them a lot more than they know. You care about them, you appreciate them. There's just could be some things that you've thought that kind of touches your heart about your person, but you may not have shared it with them. This is someone who they don't want to chase and they don't want to run. They may be seeing things for what they are between the two of you. There may be some things that they wouldn't do that you do, and that sort of thing, vice versa. And they could be a someone who leaves and comes back, and because I do see the leaving and coming back and leaving and coming back. There could be, for you Virgos, there could be someone's mom, an ex of some sort that's bringing trouble. Lack of commitment, again, could be a bit of a challenge in this connection. This could be a relationship that may have lost its love and its zest and its zeal, but kind of there's still sex and there's still, other things there as well, but maybe a loss of true love to some extent. Again, this is tarot. I'm not picking up on these very healthy, great, everlasting loves type readings. Just want to put it out there. They feel like you need to lighten up, or some of you could be very childish. They do want you back. So the two of you have been apart. They want to be back with you. They miss you. They're coming back to you. But again, it just really comes down to your value system. This situation is going to change for some of you. It's going to head to a better place. The two of you may just either move in together. You can. For some of you can get married. You can move in together. You may secretly get married, secretly commit and things, especially if there's a lot of outside people that has their nose and their mouths on you. So some of you can work behind the scenes with this situation. But I see this relationship, even though there may be differences or struggles or trials, you're going to recommit and reconnect. But there is still someone who is dragging their feet with full-on commitment or letting go of unnecessary people that could bring toxicity to some extent. Something like that. Like somebody needs to really fully commit, and that means make sacrifices and let toxic things go. And they may not be doing that. So they may still be showing up to some extent. It's going to take them a lot longer than the other person would want for them to grow out of, these issues. That's what I have for Virgos. Go check out the general if you have not. Now on to Libra. Hi Libra, this is your love reading. For those of you who are interested in your own personal read or look ahead of July, do check out the link in the description box below. We're going to look at love in different categories, but I have added by request an X portion. So we'll look at this X situation here for you Libras really quick. They're broken. They lied, they weren't honest, and they regret it. Then they did it because they felt like you didn't care. They were being petty and I guess revengeful, and it backfired. And now they're sitting around looking crazy with regrets. That's basically what this is. New love. Whoever this new love energy I'm picking up on, it's kind of ended before it can start. So you may not be talking to this person, or soon will not be. The two of you could be at a crossroads. This could be someone who can move on from a situation that doesn't allow things to affect them, and you admire that about them. There's a part of you that may feel like you are waiting in vain and you're no longer going to wait. This person could have ghosted you and you're done waiting for them. And as a result, either you can't communicate with them or you're not going to communicate with them. They may feel like they should have been honest with you, this new person. They have made mistakes. They do think of that. They didn't give you what you needed when you needed it. And now the two of you may not be able to get back into your good graces. You may not be feeling them the same. They could have done something to put a bad taste in your mouth. But they also think about you a lot. Anyway. Singles, Libra single men. You have a lot on your plate and people can see that. You're wanting someone to ease your day and take the load off of you. What the hell is this? Hold on, y'all. You want someone to ease your day and take the load off of you. Here, Libra, and you like to see people to see you for who you are. I'm hearing a God. Like, are you kidding me? Anyway, you may feel like love is too hard. It's too much to deal with. You have to keep starting over, and you've put in so much. And then it's not easy just to disconnect and move on. So you feel like love is a problem. It's better for me to just get my accolades and get the attention and leave, not to invest too much. Because it's a problem. It's a problem to invest. Like, that's how Libra men are looking at it. It's like a problem to invest. Like, that's how I'm being investing in these people, wasting my money, my energy, my time, and then I'm broken and I'm, 10 steps behind. Yeah, you're defensive as all get out. You're still thinking about the past hurts and pains. And it's not just love, intimate love. It could be loved ones, friends. Like, you're really looking. Libra men are doing some soul searching is what it looks like to me. And you're just coming to a conclusion like, no, if you don't match me, get out of here. If you're really not playing, men. Couples. Interesting. Couples. Libra men are not having it. Couples. You may feel like you're not getting your needs met. They feel like this relationship is bigger than the two of you. So, they also may feel like the two of you can get over anything. You feel like this relationship is damaged and it's almost like there's no coming back. That may be the reason why you're not reaching out or could be making a move. Like, you're not making a move. They're not making a move. It could be very damaged. You are hopeful, but there's also a part of you that may feel like, again, turning back. But you also feel like, and for some of you, a Libra woman, you may feel like, yeah, I'm hopeful that, that he's going to grow out of it and he'll get better. But you may also, in your mind, being a logical person, I might be 80 by the time. Like, who knows what age it'll be before he actually grows up, especially if you're a Libra woman. So there's hope here, but there's not a bunch of reality in that hope, if that makes sense, because you know who you're dealing with for some of you. Whether it be like, I'm just not interested, I'm just going to be a dirty dog, or he's just going to be a dirty, it's something like that. And so as a result, it's hard for you to give them what they're talking about they need, especially if your needs are not being met. Especially a Libra. Libra don't play them fucking games. They don't. They may entertain that stupid shit for a little bit. They're like, oh, okay, trying to make peace because they don't like confrontation, most of them, and that sort of thing. But very soon, and I mean quickly, Libras will wake up on your ass and be like, wait a minute. So for some of you, you may feel, I can no longer ignore what all I'm enduring or what all I'm doing. It just depends on, you know, what role you play. They haven't been telling you everything. They've been feeling however they've been feeling, or they've changed on your ass, Libra, long ago. Okay? I don't know if you know, but if you're paying attention, something about them has changed. They don't do this as much anymore. They don't do that anymore. Like if you're paying attention, something with them has changed. Slowly but surely, it's changed. They feel like this connection is strong still, even in spite of the fact that they may be, you know, making some changes internally or some changes going on between the two of you. Hold on, guys. Oh, shit. I gotta get hold on. Now, if you're the person, Libra, that's being done wrong, they may feel like they haven't completely told you everything. So they're hiding things from you. Especially if they've switched up on you. This is some things that they're not fully telling you and being honest with you, and they have switched up. But they may feel like this connection is nothing to play with. You know, it's otherworldly, and so in spite of all of that, they're still there. If that makes sense. And they're having a hard time telling you the truth. They could have a hard time letting you go. They're having a hard time settling with everything. Like your person is kind of has some internal struggles, but they're a very strong individual. They could be mentally strong. They just have a strong spirit about them. So people may not really be able to see that, but they're struggling. I see cheating coming up, or someone finessing a situation, getting found out. So there could be discovering cheating, finding out, or someone coming back from, again, secretly doing things. But again, it gets found out, whether they admit it or you find out or they find out, something like that. And then I do see it coming back together and trying to work things out. But someone may focus more on their business, alone time, creating a space to be alone. If you live together, they may be spending more time in their own personal, alone, private space if the two of you have that. Or they could be hiding behind work. Because again, there's just something here going on that this person isn't really ready to deal with it. But they can't ignore it, if that makes sense. But it's just not time to bust a move. Don't worry. If this is your story and you're a Libra and you feel like, I just feel like I'm stuck, I'm in purgatory, like I just want out of this relationship, I want out of this, but Saturn is coming to Aries. That'll do it. Go look that year up. I think it's next year. Yeah, it's coming up next year, if I'm not mistaken. Oh yeah, and then that's when the divorces, big time, is coming out. Unfortunately, divorces, separations, and stuff like that, Libra. So the good thing is, though, if you have a bad relationship and you felt, you know, karmically tied to it, that Saturn is going to come along and wipe the slate clean with the South Node in your sign now, and then Saturn right after that, baby. You're going to have a whole new karmic cycle in life, and with all the outer planets kind of working in your favor to some extent, you may be feeling like it's the best decision I ever made for us to break up and be done once and for all. Because this is kind of like something that has dragged on for quite some time here. So that's what I have for Libras. I hope that this has been helpful. If you haven't checked out the general, go do that. And otherwise, we're going to move on to Scorpio. Take care, guys. Hi, Scorpio. For those of you, this is your love reading. For those of you who are interested in your own personal reading, you want to look ahead at July, at all of July. Do check out the link in the description box below. Now, you know, we're going to look at love in a lot of different categories, but I was asked by request to do exes. So now let's get into this ex real quick, Scorpio. We already know what they're going to say. They're dying without you. They can't live without you. They're guilty. Some of you, honestly, hold on, Scorps. Some of you Scorpios, honestly, they may have been out of your league for some of you. Honestly, they may have been out of your league. They may have not had their shit together. I don't care how much money they make. They may not have been good with their money. Again, their own moral compass could have been challenged, that sort of things. But they still miss you. They want to see you. Because they feel like what the two of you have was unmatched. But you just couldn't seem to get the values. The value systems were different, that sort of thing. But yeah, of course, they miss you. What else is new? They're in purgatory, of course, Scorpio. New love. Let's look at new love now. You like to talk to them. And you're kind of hopeful. You're feeling like this is... these three cards are such typical great new love cards. Great new love cards. You know, we just start now and I like them. I like talking to them. I'm hopeful. But this person could be someone who's not the easiest to read, or they may not be the most emotional. So it could be hard to kind of pick up on where they stand with you. Hold on, we're about to get down to the bottom of some shit, Scorpio. Okay. Now, this is somebody that has definitely done this running and chasing and running and back and forth type of thing, this person, whoever this person is. This could be a commitment phobe, that sort of thing. But hold on. Ooh. Okay, so now you have someone here, Scorpio, that may know a lot about what's going on with you. Wait a minute, I'm using the wrong cards. I'll just use them anyway. They may know a lot about you or heard a lot about you. And they could... Now, for some of you, you have someone here who still misses their ex. This is new love for Scorpio. They still miss their ex and they still wish that they could be. And so there's some gossip and back and forth going on that you may not be the only person that you may not know. Other people may know, or you and other people know. Like, it's out. It's not just like a private thing, but you may be the last to know, something like that. Or they gossip about you. They talk about you. They talked and gossiped about you prior to getting with you. Something like that. Your business goes around with this person. Okay, you like talking to them. Some of you, the two of you, you talk a lot about collaboration, working together, building, growing, what you could do, what you don't like, and you know, that sort of thing. And you're very hopeful for this. You may already feel like there's a really strong connection here. This could be a second time around, like someone that you already knew and you're trying love for the first time, or you're coming back together, something like that. But the problem is you haven't fully let this go, even though you may be seeing some red flags, Scorpio. Wait a minute, hold on. So I didn't... Oh. They also may feel like they have to lie to you, or you yourself, you're a liar. They also could be someone who, this could be someone, Scorpio, that either is trying to do better, new love. I said the same thing about some sign, I forget. Well, this is more like a renewed love, or coming back together, doing it again, or we knew each other and now we're trying to do love, if that makes sense. If that is the case, this is someone who doesn't feel like they have to try hard. They may be feeling tired of trying. Do know, and then get to know friends and other people, because they're talking about you. I just keep talking about you. Just kind of talking about you like a dog. Here. And they also may be feeling like you're not. So if you've done wrong to them, Scorps, they are talking about you like a dog. Okay. If you've not, they're trying to better their ways, because they may be someone who is not the most appealing, if that makes sense. I'm spending way too long on a damn new love. Singles, Scorpio single ladies in love. you're ripe and ready for the picking. You are someone who has done well for yourself. You look good. You've done well for yourself. It's very obvious that that's what you want. You know, you look like someone who deserves a very healthy relationship. So yeah, you're wanting one. You want a man in particular. He could be like a literal Leo, but I get like, yes, you want love. You're wanting a particular person. Your challenge could be the fussing, the fighting, the extra people, feeling like you're just one of many, that sort of thing. So ladies, that's your challenge. But I do see an ex or a past person coming to you. This could be someone who does for you. If you need him to, he can and he will. He may not be the happiest with you. So someone could be giving you a what for or playing cold, playing mind games to some extent. Single Scorpio ladies. I want to be nosy. What's going on here? Oh, he's pissed and angry with you because he feels like you've hurt him. He may just be a hurt individual and ain't shit you did. And that's why he's not extending himself to you. So I know you're like, and I don't care. Scorpio man. You're not really opening up to love. You're holding back. Some of you men could be out of control at this time. Like you may be extremely horny. You want what you want, and I'm not giving up shit. Just you give me what I want. So, Scorpio men, you could be really that, or just completely going numb. Like no one's heard from you. Like where is such and such? Where have he been? And I haven't heard. Yeah, it's a whole lot of nothing. You're almost like some of you are in purgatory. You're just holding on, holding back. You don't want to be single. You definitely don't want to be single, but you may feel like there's no communication between you and a particular person and that who's choosing to be single. Some of you may feel like my money is a little funny. I got to fix my money. I got to fix myself here. But you are longing for someone. You're more longing for someone than you are going internal, guys. Single Scorpio men. You're more longing for someone and thinking about than you are focusing on your finances. And for some of you, you have money. Okay. Okay. Couples. Hold on, guys. They feel broken, this person, and they don't want to hold back, or they're having a hard time fucking holding back. They feel like they leave or you leave when things get hard. So there's a running away when things get hard. You know that there's unfinished business between the two of you. So Scorpio couples, I'm picking up on the couples who are at odds, broke up, separated. You know there's unfinished business. You miss them dearly. You may feel like this person, for some of you, you know, you've done wrong, then you're putting this person almost on a pedestal and, you know, can't get over the fact, that sort of thing, right? And you want to come back and you want to make it right because you may feel like my ego, I got the better of me, that sort of thing. Yeah, your ego could have gotten the better of you, especially if you're the culprit. So somebody's ego is getting the better of this situation. They feel broken because it did not turn out the way they wanted to. Secretly, what? They've been thinking about this for a long time, and they may feel like either someone secretly kind of backed away and started acting out or acting out like acting irritated, creating problems where there are none, making mountains out of a molehill, or just not interested. They want to come back, or they want to make this right. They want to get on a better page with you. So they do. They left because things was a little too hard. It was a little too much for them to deal with. And as a result, they may not come back. They may not apologize. They may not, be the first to try to make things right. It could be a challenge for them to do that. To challenge. Ego is a huge thing here. Somebody's ego, somebody's pride, somebody's past hang up. So there's a lot of kind of issues going on here between the two of you. I see an offer coming or someone extending themselves here. It may be for a good time, not a long time. And the other person not being being a little resistant. So although an action will be made, there could be some resistance between the two of you. I see a lot of wanting sex. I see it getting deeper between the two of you and having to make a decision of where do we go from here? What do we do? But not necessarily wanting to make that decision. It could start to be obvious that one person is not really into the other person anymore or just completely checked out of this relationship. So interesting where this is headed. That's what I have for you Scorpios out there. For those of you who are interested in a general read, do go check that out. Otherwise, now on to Sagittarius. Hi Sagittarius, this is your love reading. For those of you who are interested in your own personal reading, check out the link in the description box below if you want to look ahead at all of July. Also check the link out. Now let's get into the reading. And by request, we're going to look at the ex. So I pulled out a few cards here for the ex. So Sagittarius, you have someone here who, for some of you have someone who is in deep regret. They wish things wouldn't have never happened the way that they did, because they seen the potential where things could go. They felt like you were not appreciating them. You didn't want to invest. You didn't want to make this right, or you didn't appreciate the efforts that they made, and they wish things were different. They really wish that they could make things better between the two of you, that you can kind of give it another go, because they want to right their wrongs. So for some of you, you have someone here who wants to make things better between the two of you. There's others of you where there's a soul contract and there's over. So this person was in your life for a reason, to teach you things as you are them. They're overwhelmed by the situation. When they think about it, it stresses them out. They may, again, there was a big lesson that you taught this person, Sagittarius, and they may not have been very, this is someone who gets in their own way because they're hard-headed as fuck. Whoever this is, hard-headed, entitled to some extent, and just, they don't learn their lesson, right? They may have memory problems, I'm hearing. And so they also may have bad habits, and they may feel like things won't ever change between the two of you. So it's kind of like, it's like you think about someone and you may still have feelings for them and all the things, but then when you really think about it, it's like, no. It's kind of like that. Like when this person really starts thinking about the situation for others of you, not the one that wish they can fix it, because you have some of you, someone wants to fix it and make it right because they regret the part that they played in it. And others of you, this person is overwhelmed, like seriously overwhelmed. The one that wants to reach out, they're not going to reach out because either you've cut them off, you said your part and you said what you said, or they have promised themselves mourned in private, and it's like, I'm not going through that shit again. I'm not going through this again. So I'm gonna just leave Sagittarius right with Sagittarius. That's for the ex. Now let's look at new love. Hold on. You like the way things are going. You may feel like I like it because, my needs are getting met. They meet me halfway. I like that they, meet me halfway. They probably are giving you what you feel you need. You do want this to go to term. Like you would like this to go to a relationship, be more committed between the two of you. Yeah, it's flowing really nicely in your eyes. The new person is flowing very nicely. They may initiate and you may be open to commitment in this relationship. They also kind of, but you don't want anything toxic. And so you want it to develop into something very healthy. Okay. But it may be toxic Sagittarius new couples. This relationship may have some toxicity attached to it. There may be some issues going on here that has yet fully to be resolved, whether between each other or independently. This person feels guilty because they could have cut out from you. They may have been dragging their goddamn feet about how they feel or what they want when it comes to you. Now they want to fix it. Now they want to fix it because now they feel like you are the one. And they're hopeful that the two of you can work this out. But the challenge is going to be this person's behavior. This is someone who may have Tourette syndrome. I'm not saying like for real. You know, I use that term a lot. This could be someone who just struggles with consistency, discipline, commitment, those things. So it could be a challenge. If they don't get what they want, they could be your best friend or your worst nightmare. I get from this person. So we'll see. I see love still happening here between the two of you, but I also see someone up to no good and getting away with it. Singles, Sagittarius single men. You're walking away from a situation, but still stand still. So you want new love or you want to move on, but you got to move to move on, you know, but you guys haven't moved anywhere. You do want love, men, Sagittarius single men, but the problem is, you know, it takes too much. It requires too much from you. Money, time, energy. God damn, you want everything. You know, so you may feel like it requires too much of me. And, you know, I may have something I want to give you. Okay. There may be something that I want to give. Yeah, that's just the part right there that I put out. Just so you can see, there could be something I want to give you. I don't know who the hell's going to get that coin, though. I don't know who's going to get that. See, that's the challenge. I don't know who's going to get that. But you damn sure can get what I got in my other hand. Anyway, I'm so silly. So, yeah, the challenge is commitment with Sagittarius men. And I know some people listen to this saying, yeah, I don't know. So, yeah, you're standing your ground. And you're not committing to anyone. And you'll let a person know that too. You're not lying like, no, I don't want a commitment. No, that's not. And if they let you, you're really going to start telling them shit that they don't even want to hear. Like, that's not even my problems. So you might just go on and on. But I see you men. Yeah, just come into a realization that it costs too much. People want too much. And no, I'm not doing it. But I would like love. It's that type of thing. Sagittarius single ladies in love. You're up for a good time. Some of you, like I told another sign, I think it was Virgo, someone, you're initiating contact for some of you, or you're up for it. There could be people, ladies that are interested in you, but again, they just want a good time. And it may not even go to, let's date. It may just be like, hey, maybe somebody outside, they could say, hey, and it's just, that's it. You could feel like single Sagittarius ladies could feel like love can leave you broke as a joke. You know, you don't want to. Some of you are still kind of trying to get over a past person. Definitely. Others of you are not fully moved on and not fully ready for love. I know some of you saying, I'm ready for love. I've been waiting for love for the longest time. Yeah, Sagittarius, you're not over someone, and that's the problem. Sagittarius single ladies, to be specific, you are not over someone. You haven't fully closed the chapter. Some of you haven't moved anywhere. It's like there's nothing, and I mean nothing going on where you live. So for some of you, there's not a goddamn thing going on. You're going to have to make some moves. I'm not saying necessarily move, but you need to kind of change up your reality and where you're at, and cast your net wider, open yourself wider. Sagittarius single ladies. It's kind of love, blah, blah, blah. I see some drama. Somebody might get their ass cursed out. Because someone could flake on you. Also, somebody might not. You could be waiting on money and get your money, and then all hell could break loose. That's like a sidebar. I don't really see anything happening with love at all, and it's karmically designed that way because you have to restore your heart. This is for Sagittarius single ladies. I'm hearing Cancer. So I don't know if you can learn from a Cancer woman, but it's saying something about restoring your heart. Okay, couples. Hold on, guys. Okay, so now we're going to get into couples. Let me try to shuffle as quietly as I can. Somebody's holding back in this relationship here. You feel like they're egotistical. Sagittarius, your person. You also may acknowledge your ego is getting in the way. Your person has made mistakes. They've not been honest with you, but they still miss you. They still want this. They may feel like, shit. For some of you, your person may, well, hold on. Let me look at you. Hold on, guys. Yeah. You're in review, heavy review about this person. And if you're not in relations right now and around each other, you're really taking this time to think things through heavy. Some of you people, okay, hold on. Some of you really, I guess, there's still love here. You do care about them. You do care about them. But the challenge is you can't get over something that they've done to you. You can't get over it. And I don't know. I'm not going to get into it. Could be this. It could be anything, but you just can't get over. It could be over them. That's something they've done, or the past. But you can't get over some shit. And when the two of you take your breaks from each other, you play that stuff over and over and over again. You play it back and you play it back, and it's that sort of thing. They're feeling broken, left out, and feeling the results of their actions, that they've lied to you. They may feel like their time is up. They may feel like they're fresh out of the comebacks and reunions and getting back together. Like they may feel like my time is up. I can't even get back into Sagittarius good graces anymore. And it could be because of outside people, that sort of thing, or someone dragging their ass, that sort of thing. And they acknowledge that they've made mistakes and they would like an opportunity to make it right. But they may, again, I can't tell you how much this person feels like. And I'm surprised the time card didn't come out, because they may feel like it's too late. It's too late. Sagittarius is not having it. It's hard for you to get over some stuff. But, Sagittarius can get over things. I see someone acting the hell out, trying to finesse a situation, but not being able to. Someone here, Sagittarius, I don't know who this is for. Okay, let me look at this out. Wait, this went this way. Okay. So, didn't I say this to a Scorpio? I could have sworn I said this to Scorpio. Especially if you're a Sagittarius woman, this man is a tyrant. He's a tyrant. Somebody lacks control. Someone's out of control, or will turn into being out of fucking control. Because how somebody is just a complete hypocrite. We know Sagittarius, you guys are known for being hypocrites. You are hypocrites, because you are now. Y'all are hypocrites. And so this person, but maybe it's you, Sagittarius, you a hypocrite. Somebody's a hypocrite, because they want, it's like they know what they did was problematic, but they also feel like, well, you should be able to just get over it. Something like that. Or, well, just give me one more chance. Something like that. It could be your ass doing it or them. And if it's you, then they want this back. I'm telling you, if you mess this up, Sagittarius, and you're not so sure, if you can get back into their good graces, you can. Now, you can get back into their good graces because they want you back. They're just having a hard time getting over this. But if you clean up your act, then, they're not going to charge you. It's that type of thing. That's what I have for you guys. Yeah. And I keep seeing someone being a slave to this situation, someone being in purgatory. They're not happy. They're not getting their needs met. They don't want to deal with the reality of the situation. I don't have time for this. I also see a lot of aloneness. These cards are very interesting, very different kind of cards, but I see a lot of aloneness in this, what is supposed to be a couple. That's what I have for Sagittarius. If you haven't checked out the general read, do check that out. Otherwise, let's get into Capricorn. Hi Capricorn, this is your love read. For those of you who are interested in your own personal read, or you like to check out the July, look ahead at all of July. Do check out the link in the description box below. I was asked by request to read on the X, because as you know, in the love readings, I look at different categories. So we're going to look at the love portion for the X by request. So your X still love you, still care about you, still miss you, basically. They value you more now than ever before. Some of you may be on your way to being pregnant, getting pregnant, or birthing something here. So they wanted to marry you. They felt like the two of you were supposed to be they wanted to marry you, put it that way. That ex Capricorn, they wanted to marry you. They thought the two of you should have been married, was supposed to be married. Interesting. Let's get back in. I'm gonna put these good cards back just in case they want to come back out. Come back out. Okay, so now we're gonna look at new love. You've left a new person alone, but you still might be stalking them, watching them from the sidelines. Sorry, hold on. And some of you still have feelings for your ex, but they the new person likes talking to you. Yes, they can see long term with you. But they may feel like you're a little too cold. Hold on. Oh, you're a little too cold and distant. And so they don't really know what to do with that. Someone's past could be triggering. And so they may feel like that's a problem. They also feel like you don't want them. You're not ready to invest in this situation. They don't know what to do because you're very cold. Like you've cut them out out of nowhere. I don't want to be bothered. Thank you. Bye. That type of thing. So some of you could have just... It's not some of you Capricorns. I'm sorry. This person. Yeah. Some of you Capricorns. I'm sorry. Some of you Capricorns definitely could have just left a person in a lurch, ghosted them, that sort of thing. You could be trying to text them, watch them from the sidelines, but they wanted something and they were serious, but they may have seen that you were not. So there's that. Someone is going to slowly, well, not necessarily slowly, but somebody's going to get over this. This was a karmic connection. So for some of you, you can get over this and then come back together and kind of have like a good time together. This also can be some shiggity when it comes to like a person's ex. So the two of you won't work, new couple, because a past relationship is very much still present. So that's going to be the challenge here. And it starts to become messy. Singles, Capricorn single ladies in love. You want love. You're ripe for love. You would make an amazing partner because you've learned, you've grown, and you could be, again, an ideal candidate. The problem is that, you know, a situation could be very karmic at times. You could attract karmic relationships. You don't want to get hurt. You may feel like, I don't want to hurt anyone. I don't want to get hurt. Here, I don't see anything happening in your love life, Capricorn single ladies. There could be someone coming out of nowhere, but again, before you blink, they'll be gone. Whether it be like a quick flirting in the street or someone that you know, it'll be short-lived. I see you saving money, starting to have money on your mind and making money moves, and that's what I see you doing. Capricorn single ladies, Capricorn single men. You are very guarded and very defensive. You could be confrontational with people at this time. You don't want to be anyone's anything because some of you Capricorn single men are chafed, are traumatized, challenged, and just feel like no. For whatever reason, no. And it's a hard no when it comes to love. Capricorn single men, you're still nursing heartbreak, disappointment, whether you created it or it was done to you. You will then get yourself out there and start making some things happen. Now, for some of you, you're bettering your life, so that's what you're making happen. But others of you could definitely be trying to reach out to people and finesse sex. Couples. What you're going to wind up doing, Capricorn single men, you can get yourself in a relationship or not be so sure. It could be one of those things where you're just having sex with one person, but then it's feelings start getting involved, and then it's like it can get a little convoluted. Put it that way. It's not just going to be about sex. Couples. Yes, you're there. You're there for the long haul, Capricorn. You want them. Yes, you're giving to this relationship, but it may not be ideal. This relationship could be one that's strained. It could be one-sided. Someone doesn't fully want to commit. The growth and expansion of this relationship could be challenged, or just living together and taking things to the next level in a traditional sort of way. Very, again, challenging. Could be very challenging at this time. Your person does want to be with, you both want to be with each other. You both want to be with each other at the end. Okay. You both want to be with each other. You both love each other. The problem could be, again, distance, work. Here, I don't feel like it's commitment because there's a lot of love between the two of you. They love you dearly, Capricorn, dearly. And you love them too. But there may be some issues, again, like I said, with fully committing, setting up real roots, moving in together. Home life could be challenging of some sort. I see love coming up. I see if you have plans to make things better in this relationship, it's going to take time. So hopefully nobody's stressing themselves out. If you're at a distance, yes, it's stressful to not be with your partner, but the two of you, that's going to take time before that rights itself. So it's like, wait a minute, let me try to figure out what the hell is, okay, so Taurus is on. So it's going to take some time. I know I sound like I'm all over the place, but it's going to take some time for whatever this is to happen. It will happen, but it will come out of a ultimatum because someone may be on the sidelines waiting while the other person is, making, focusing on their career and work or whatever. Other things are more of a focus right now, and someone may feel like they'll take a back seat. If this is about renewing the relationship and getting closer, I see it happening. But again, it just comes at almost like an ultimatum, what a person needs, what they want, what they can no longer wait on. And then it starts to happen. That's what I see for the two of you. But a very loving relationship on both of your parts. You both love each other dearly. Again, just some issues that seems like it definitely will get resolved in time. That's what I have for Caps. Go check out the General if you like. Otherwise, on to Aquarius. Hi Aquarius, this is your general love reading for those of you who like your own personal read, and if you like to look ahead at July, all of July, do check out the link in the description box below. Let's get into the reading. By request, I'm going to add an X reading to the general love reading by request. Okay, so what does your ex want to tell you? They've learned their lesson. Some of them wish that you can get your karma if you've done them wrong. They're trying to get back in a better place for themselves. They may also, I'm hearing, suffering financially. They think about this a lot. They may spend a lot of time. This is someone who needs to heal. Hopefully they're okay, but they need to heal from a situation. And then they'll be able to kind of focus on themselves and repair and recover, if that makes sense. They do still care about you. here. And they're just, either trying to get themselves better overall, even though it's going to take a little time, or they wish that you would get your karma because of what you've done to them, and it hasn't been easy to get over it. Something like that. Yeah, like you've put a bad taste in your mouth, especially your Aquarius man. This woman may feel like she has, like you've tainted her. Same could be said for your Aquarius women. But if that's the case, this person could feel like they're now getting their karma if they've done you wrong. And it could show up in other areas of their life. That's interesting. Okay, new love. You want to build with a new person? You want to work this out and see where this can go. This was karmically designed for this new person to come in your life, or you them. Like your life is just... Aquarius, you guys are starting a new karmic cycle in your life. One that should be on a road of more success and better things coming for you. This could be some of you starting a business. Your business takes off. Your career could take off. Life just can take off for you in a way. But if we're focusing just on love, this is karmically designed for this person to come into your life. And you are working and trying to develop it, put the work in, that sort of thing. This could be someone who is deciding that they don't want this, though. Yeah, you're acknowledging that they don't want this. This new person. Yeah, you both have a challenge with connecting and making this right and real. Why? They do watch you. This person may have watched you, stalked you for a while. The two of you could be at a distance, so you have text messages, phone calls, and stuff like that to rely on. And if that's the case, well, then other people have kind of came in and infiltrated, and so there will be no coming together and having a relationship or anything like that, because it would take forever, if at all. These are some good cards, so I'm gonna pull back up. Here, it's good cards, but they're not in the right position, so it just speaks to, probably either right person, wrong time, or wrong person, right time. It's something like that. Okay, so now we're gonna look at singles, Aquarius single ladies in love. You're showing up as an ideal candidate for love, and boy, will you be getting a lot of attention, ladies. But you may feel like, yeah, it always starts off good, but it never goes anywhere, or something. You may also feel like there's something about you where you can't have love. So it could be some form of negative self-talk. Yeah, kind of tapping out. You don't really want love. You want money. Some of you want money. You want money. You don't want love. You may be saying to hell with love. And even if you do meet someone, it's going to come with a condition. It's not going to just be, I love him and I will have feelings for him. Oh, hell no. There's going to be some practicality and with this. Like, does he have the such and such? Can he do la la? That's what's going to be important to you, ladies. But for now, focusing on your career seems to be doing really well, or you're headed toward that, and giving love the boot. Aquarius single men. You want a good time, not necessarily like a long-term love. You may feel like working on relationships and trying to build it is aggravating, because again, you've been hurt in the past or have hurt someone. So you may feel like, well, I'm just better just having a good time. Just get out here and have a good time. I see love happening for you. It could be a long-term. This could be something, Aquarius single men, where you started, whether you're getting to know the person now, they come around in your life, and it can grow. There may be a challenge with, again, work. We're at a distance from each other, that sort of thing, which it seems to be so much more common since the pandemic, that people are just in relationships and live in different countries, different cities, states, that sort of thing. So it could be some of that going on, but you do have what appears to be new love that can last a lifetime, a very long time. If some of you Aquarius men are traveling, getting out there, just, out and about, you could easily meet someone. Couples. It may take some. You can meet someone and then may feel like, I don't like them, they don't like you. So it could be some issues with that down the line. Couples. I'm telling you, Aquarius, you guys are headed towards some success with your career, your business, something like that. Like you may feel red hot in some kind of way. It also becomes very clear that You're taking your time. You're slowing down. You're not going to be rushed. For some of you Aquarius ladies, this man is not going to be rushed. He's not. And so you may have started holding back quite a bit, especially if the money aspect is unequal. And if you're the breadwinner, you're going to start holding the hell back. So if you've been giving and doing for him, you're going to tighten up here. You know, the issue with this situation for some of you could be if you're pregnant, it could be an issue with pregnancy, hormones, getting pregnant, that sort of thing. Could be an issue with a mother, ex-partner that resulted in a child, that sort of thing. Could be challenges between the two of you. It could be where some of you Aquarius ladies, and it could be men too. You may have someone that's just not on your level. Now, for you men, this woman will not be on your emotional level. Like they may act out, spaz out, or create that within you. And Aquarius, this could be your partner, ladies, that this person just acts out. They're very conflicted, extremely conflicted, and they've been conflicted probably for some time. Hopefully they're not stepping out on you. They do care about you still, but the challenge again could be growing this, taking this to the next level. Again, if it's not a problem with finances, it's a problem with commitment. It's a problem with opening up and being vulnerable in this connection. The two of you are headed toward, I heard divorce. Hopefully that's not the case. A separation, or someone just pulling back, acting weird, and leaving. So unfortunately, Aquarius, I'm picking up on those of you who, there could be a coming back together. Yeah, I do see a possible, I keep seeing coming back together, but it could be a coming back. Yeah, this could be first thing I heard was somebody else. While the two of you are apart, someone else is going to come in and rival this relationship. Could be man or woman, does not matter. But I also see it coming back together with each other. But it could be for sexual purposes. It's not going to be for like long-term practical. We're building something. It could just be, having a good time, that sort of thing. That's what I have for Aquarius. For those of you who are interested and you haven't checked out the general, go check out that general read. Otherwise, now on to Pisces. Really? Hi Pisces, this is your general love reading. For those of you who are interested in your own personal read, or you like to look ahead at July, you check out the link in the description box below. By request, I'm going to add the X to the love readings. We'll see how long that lasts, but for right now, I'll be adding it by request. So let's look at how your X feels. They love you. Oh my goodness, excuse me. Well, Pisces, especially Pisces single ladies, this man, your husband, I know you're single. Wait a minute. Well, I'm going to say it because I wasn't trying to say that. But this is your ex. So this is whether you're single or coupled, your ex, especially if you are a Pisces single lady. For some of you, this man may have reconciled and settled things with himself, and now he's married and he's moved on. Yeah, he still waits and longs for you. And he's been carrying his burden for quite some time. He vacillates from missing you, wanting you, thinking he should reach out, to, feeling like I just need to recover and let this go. So he's gone back and forth, but I feel like this person has gotten in a better headspace. If you're a Pisces man, your ex loves you still, but may acknowledge the fact that you may now be married, spoken for, that sort of thing. Because you have someone here, I don't care if they're in a relationship or not, they still want you. They still care about you. And for a small percentage of you, this is someone who has reconciled the past with you because they've now moved on, they're married, and in a good place in their life, and they're wishing you the best. Okay. I think the same thing was said about Leos. So there's that. Okay, so now let's get into New love, right? Yeah, new love. You care. Damn, Pisces, you done fell in love overnight with this new person. You fell in love overnight. Very attracted to this person. You want them, especially if you're a Pisces woman, but it may not be up to you here. And they may have you, I'm hearing they have you working. I don't know if you're working for this person. I don't know how that go. But they have you, I was trying to say wondering and waiting on them. And you may feel like you're waiting. If you're working, your waiting could be in vain. This person is very, very attracted to you. You may have them wrapped around your finger to some extent, but they hold back a lot. They may feel like their communication has slowed down between the two of you, but they would like to reach out to you. This could be someone who's good at hiding their lack of financial intelligence, discipline, commitment. That may be a challenge here. They also may, or they could see you as that. So it just depends. But they still want to kind of like maybe talk to you, entertain this a little bit more, because communications or intentions may have slowed down. But it could be very difficult. It could be difficult because of an ex, past people, unfinished business is what it's looking like to me. Yeah. And someone may overindulge, do too much, may not be who they say they are, and that's what can make it very difficult with the new relationship. It's a process. It's not something, it's like one of those things. This situation really could drag out, especially if you already know each other and it's been something before. This situation could just drag out, really amount to not much, but it could drag out. Something just seems missing, a miss here. Singles, Pisces single men. You're getting a lot of attention. If you're paying attention, you definitely want love, but you want an ethereal girl. You want a supreme girl. You want, I'm talking to Pisces single men. You want a ethereal girl, right? A dream girl. You want someone who is an exceptional person, right? But you're very hopeful. But the challenge is commitment. Some of you men don't want to commit. I see you focusing more on your money, your finances, your family, people that's more important to you, the relationships that you've cultivated and developed over time. I also see you kind of getting over hardships or hurt feelings, getting very clear, getting out of your head about things, being very clear and not delusional about things. But the challenge is going to be you trusting people. Men, trusting and giving somebody a chance. So, Pisces single ladies, you're busy focusing on working behind the scenes, ladies, getting things done. That's what you're going to be focusing on. You've put love on the back burner and let that go, because when you gave it a chance, someone kind of left you in a lurch. And some of you could still be thinking about a past person, or you may feel like you're not in an environment where the right people, you're going to meet the right people. I see money coming to you. I see some of you moving in silence, but you also, ladies, have some new person, past person is trying to circle back in your life. I really don't think that you're going to give this person any opportunity, but if this isn't anyone at all, I see you moving in silence and tempering your steps, and focusing more on money and money moves, that sort of thing. So that's what you're going to be doing, and you're going to see this person coming, whoever this sleazy, slimy person. You'll see them coming, ladies, couples. You feel like your person. Some of you may feel like this person put root work on you. to keep the relationship. They may have a hold or power over you, manipulation to some extent over you. You also, for others of you, and it's not that deep, I'm pretty sure most of you, you love your person, you care deeply for them. You're trying to keep things the way that they are in this relationship, especially if it's good right now here. Okay. I'm hearing you will move heaven and earth to, I don't know how you do that, to maintain something like that. You want to go out and have a good time with your person. Some of you may feel like you want them to let their hair down, have a good time, have some fun with them. But the challenge may be money. The challenge could be, hold on, let me see. Hold on. This person, Pisces, some of you could be dealing with a Sagittarius, but this person is putting their boundaries up with you. Hopefully, I'm seeing a lot of stuff, but I'm not going to say it. So this person is trying to maintain boundaries because you may have done a number on them mentally, Pisces. So they're creating boundaries at any cost, at all costs. They want this to be over, or they want to evolve past this situation because there's no connection here. You may have, when I tell you spooked the fuck out of this person, Sagittarius, and I'm talking about, why I keep saying Sagittarius? I'm talking to Pisces. Sorry, Pisces. I did pull cards for you. So some of you are dealing with a Sagittarius, but Pisces, there's just no connection here. And I feel like whoever this person is, you spooked the hell out of them. Like they have lost all kind of days and nights of sleep and all kind of shit because this did a number on them. And I guess you couldn't commit. You were playing a lot of games and manipulating and all kind of shit when you kind of had it made here. And you want to just have fun, but you don't want to do what you're supposed to do. You, Pisces, I'm talking about. Now, can it go vice versa? Yeah, but that's what your cards are saying. And they've had enough. I'm done. I want this to be over. I've had enough of this shit. I don't love you. You don't love me. Or we're not on the same page. And you have triggered the hell out of me, spooked the hell out of me. I've had enough. This is ending. Somebody, okay, I won't say that. This is ending. There will be another go at it. The two of you do for maybe another 2 months, up to 2 years, something like that. But shit's coming to an end. It's coming to an end. It's karmically going to be this set up to come to an end because someone's meant to be somewhere else. Their growth. Yeah. Yep, because your husband is waiting on you. Somebody's husband or wife is waiting on them. So whoever I'm reading for here, this has to end because you're meant to be elsewhere. And literally, you're being held back from that person. And if you are married, that sort of thing. Yeah, if somebody stopped the bullshit. If somebody stops, being indecisive and value what they have, then the two of you can have a healthy marriage. But for others of you, I'm reading for this is going to be an end for the things that I've mentioned. Now, that's what I have for you guys. Hopefully this has been helpful. Go check out the general read if you have not. Otherwise, it's been a pleasure. And check out the next video when it drops. Take care, guys.